Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope I'm live. I don't know exactly, but I hope you can see me and hear me. If so, please let me know. If someone would just write in the comment a yes or a heart for we can hear you, that would be lovely. And otherwise, look, I have the mug from my grandmother that just passed away a few months ago. And I'm having a really lovely organic blend of tea. Feeling a little nervous, which is always the case when I need to talk like in front of people. Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay. So, my dear ones, a unifying breath. Maybe you want to take it together with me. To connect our hearts in this beautiful space this evening. I'm so glad that you join. What I love to do in my workshops is at the beginning really this unifying, connecting breath all together. It's such a great experience when we stop talking in general sometimes and when we just let the hearts connect and just feel this warmth, this magic in our heart space. So let's take a few more deep breaths, cleansing, connecting, unifying. And then we can even breathe out our day, all our thoughts and the emotions that are going on. So we really land here in the here and now together. And with that, I invite you to take a deep breath in, to welcome the new, to welcome this divinity that we're going to dive into and that already is here and is happening. It's in fact in all of us, right? This is our home. This is where we came from. Before we started to be built in Mama's belly. I mean, our origin, which is in spirit. So I invite you to take this awareness into your in-breath and then to give the day, the worries, all these worries of the personality that we have, that we incarnated into here, to let it go out with a sigh on the out breath. And another one. And maybe you can already feel a relief in your system, a certain kind of peace and lightness, to be connected deeper to who you really are and to your home, and still be rooted here in this space on earth that we all chose together to be at the same time here now, which is, guys, it's pretty exciting. It's so exciting that we are all here together because we chose big times. And I know that the souls and the hearts that now chose to incarnate here on earth are very special, very brave souls that decided to take themselves home first and then help others. And I can tell you, for me, there's no other feeling than this arriving home. Yeah, that's the most connecting thing I know in my life. Yeah. And as some of you know, my life was very, very colorful. Actually, my very, very good friend and sister, who also is an astrologist, she made once the horoscope, the birth chart for me, and she said, "Man, you're living in one life what others live in 3 lives." And oh yeah, can I sign that? It really feels intense. But you know what? It was all worth it to get to where I am. Maybe you can resonate, or maybe you can find there a little bit of truth that you feel yourself, that it was all worth it. Because I think today I read a very inspiring post that the phoenix cannot rise from the ashes without being burned, And yeah, I'm so glad that we're sitting in this together. And I hope that you can also feel that, that you are not alone. You are not alone in this. You have brothers and sisters around you. And even if you are not aware of the connection, you are connected. And we are all sitting in this together. And sometimes when I feel like giving up or frustrated or tired or whatever it is that like kind of pulls down, I feel this connection to everything there is, and I remember and remind myself that I am not alone here. I'm not alone here. So yeah, welcome very heartfully in this space today together. Yuppie! So now I'm gonna have a little sip from my tea. I didn't taste it yet, but I know it's delicious. So good. So delicious. Yes. So before when I was sitting in meditation, I got an impulse to now for this Christmas month, for this holiday spirit, to take a card for us all and to be inspired by God, Goddess, to give a message for us all. And maybe you, the ones who know me longer time, they know that I used to give these in spirit messages for quite some time. And this is an impulse that I got, so I'm just gonna do that with these little angel cards. We actually still have them from our wedding 10 years ago, and they are actually written in Slovenian and German, so I hope I'm gonna take a German one. Otherwise, Slovenian community, please help me with translation. So which message can inspire us, this group that we chose to come together and to be a part of this gathering, this happening, this attunement? Which word, which inspiration can I give through for all of us for this month? This one it is. It's a Slovenian one, and the word is odločnost. Okay, so I think I'm not 100% sure. So Slovenian community, if any one of you is watching from Slovenia, that's the card. And in German, I think you would say Zielstrebigkeit, which means, is it determination? So basically it means don't give up. Go for it. What I'm just aware of is, we are here on earth. We have this personality. We have the physical body, we have the emotions, and we have the thoughts. And this is the personality. It forms it. And it's very easy to fall for it, that I start identifying ourselves with this personality. This personality has a story. Every one of us personality has a story. So I was born in Romania, and then we moved to Germany when I was 5, and so it goes. And you have your stories, and we tend to fully identify ourselves with the stories, with the patterns that we actually got or took over from our ancestors, also our parents. And the truth is, my truth is what I live, and you can just feel in your heart space if this resonates with you. I'm sure most of you anyway know this, but maybe some don't, or maybe some know it but don't live it yet, because the truth always starts here, and then it sinks down, and then it becomes wisdom. From knowledge it becomes wisdom. And so with this truth that we are not our personalities, meaning we are not our stories, We are not our emotions. We are not our thoughts. So whatever thought comes to your mind, know. And how can you know? Because you can observe it. You observe the thought. And once you learn to be the observer of your thinking or of your feeling or of your story or of your body, you you can decide what you want to identify yourself with of these thoughts, of these emotions, and what not. What you want to transform. What you want, and this is how I do it, want to melt in your true being. What you want to melt in your compassion towards yourself. And I know it's easier said than done. That's true. But hey, otherwise it would be kind of boring here, right? If we wouldn't have challenges like that where we can really master stuff. And in this, we are also sitting together. And on one hand, I love that we come this once a month now, the third time it's happening that we come together here in this space, tuning into the divine. On the other hand, I don't even know who you are, who is now here with me. I can feel, and that's about it. So maybe new year, new event, something like that. I mean, I'm going to keep this divine attunement as long as I feel to do it, as always. As long as I feel it's aligned to my soul, and I shall do it. But anyway, I love to connect, to really also listen, not only talk. But yeah, slowly, slowly. Počasi. In Slovenia, you say počasi, slowly. Yeah. So, know that you are beyond the thoughts, the emotions that you have. You have them. You are not them. And what you have, you can transmute, you can change for the highest good of all. Best case scenario. And that's how I work. And all the light workers who are real light workers work in that way. Yeah. So maybe that's a little reminder for us all to, sometimes we get thoughts that we are even feeling guilty for or ashamed for, or punish ourselves with guilt. And in this moment, when this happens, know that that's not you. Know that you can just have compassion with this thought, acknowledge it, and let it go further. And that's it. Then it stays just a thought. Then it stays just an emotion. And it's exactly the same with the emotions. They are here to pass through us, like water. Be water, my friend. Beautiful. Yes, be water, my friend. This fluidity. This is why it's so great to dance, to move the body in fluid ways, in liquid forms, to imagine even that you're liquid, because it helps the emotions to move through the body, so they don't get now I explain it that you can see it in your mind's eye, that they don't get stuck in you. And what does this mean when an emotion gets stuck in you? That means it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. So that means the hate becomes bigger, the anger becomes bigger, because we feed it through not letting it through, every bit of resistance towards anything like thoughts or emotions means it's stuck in us and we feed it and it becomes bigger. And as soon as we manage to be aware in this very moment when the thought comes, I start being aware that I think, yeah, I think the thought, and it's still not me, I have it. And at this very moment, there is this shift happening, which is huge because once you get it, it's like riding the bike, you know? You get better and better and better, and there comes a point where you cannot fall back. You just are doing it, you know? So, yeah. I wish us all that this point is happening in this month, if it didn't already, because I know that the most people that feel the spaces here shared with me, they're really very conscious already. And still there is so much more to go. There is so much more to go. Even when we're enlightened. Doesn't mean anything. It goes on and on and on. Yeah. So hey, let's be cool with that. Because that's why we're here. Also to learn how to um, manipulate. That's a strange word for this, but how to manipulate energy. And thoughts and emotions are energy. Thoughts are actually electrical, charged, and emotions are magnetic. So with the emotions we attract, like attracts like. So yeah, big keys. So this was my heartfelt gift to us all for this, yeah, holy month. Connection comes to my mind when I think of this month. Togetherness, coziness, warmth, love, caring, compassion, big blankets. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I actually don't have the impulse to say much more. Yes, I do a little bit still. Today, I still have the impulse to explain the way I'm tuning into anything I want. And I'm also teaching further to other people who want to learn this. But from next month on, please watch the previous lives to know how to tune in. Or maybe you have your very own way, which is absolutely all right. Then do it just how it works for you. This is just an invitation, just one way, you know. There's always more ways to everything. But this is just the way I'm doing it, and I find it to be the most simple and yeah, really quickly. I feel that you get the hang of it very, very quickly, you know. So that's why I choose to tune in this way. So the last two times I already explained it. Basically, it works the best. Yeah, it works the best when the eyes are closed, and then you imagine here in your heart space. And with heart space, I mean energetical heart space. So around the middle of your chest area, you imagine there is this kind of button, you know, like in the old radios. I have no idea if they still exist, by me not in the car, but the radios that had these buttons that you can, you know, you can manipulate to get into new radio stations. Basically, you change the frequency, and exactly that's what it is. You just change the frequency. You change the frequency of your emotional body. That's what we're doing exactly. And through this is a doorway. It's like a portal. You know, um, we can tune into anything and everything. And mostly we are really in these loops, you know, of everyday life. Everybody has a job. Everybody has children or pets or husbands or parents and so on and so forth. And we are in the same, many times it happens that we are in the same emotional loops if we don't train, you know, consciously train to attune ourselves to other frequencies that we want to see more of in our life and in our reality. Because I was just explaining that the emotions are of magnetic charge, and that means I magnetize, right? There you have where the word comes from, to magnetize. I magnetize what I feel. That's what I get. I don't magnetize what I want. You know, I want a house, a beautiful, the perfect man, and I don't know what, but I magnetize what I feel actually every single day, because this is connected to chemicals that rush through our body. Yeah. And so this today is also a beautiful opportunity for all of us, because also, you know, I am very grateful to have this once a month event to do this properly for myself as well. Even though I meditate every single day, but still this one is much more intense because I create this space much before I work like on it, you know, every single day since maybe 3 days or something like that. So it amplifies, the power amplifies, and through your presence and through your light and through your intentions, yes, um, you amplify this space too with me together. So that's the beauty of it. Yeah. And this button here in the energetical heart space, you imagine that you turn it. You turn it into the frequency of God, Goddess, universe, divinity, however you want to call it. Also, there you're absolutely free. I say consciously God, but you can call it whatever feels aligned to you. You can call it even unconditional love or creator, creatress. You get the point, right? And you, it's the process itself. It's not a very active process, because we don't need to create this frequency of God, of the divine, because it's already there. We just need to let our systems tune into that. Like letting this frequency kind of flood us or flow through us and embrace us. This is somehow how I feel it, how I can best explain it, maybe that you can get a little more concrete feeling of it. Because what we're doing here is not physical, it's very fine, you know. And the more you give it meaning, because in this space, truly everything is possible. The more you, with your intention, give this happening meaning and importance and openness towards miracles, even. I experienced many miracles, many states of ecstasy, divine ecstasy, through doing exactly this process, tuning into God, Goddess. So you will get exactly as much as you open up to and as it is allowed to flow to you. Yes, from God. So that's my invitation. Really, like, use this for your highest good. Use this for your healing, transformation. Use it for your growth. Use it for your remembrance of who you really and truly are authentically. Use it for all that, because all that is possible on all the levels, yeah, also physically. It's not a coincidence that it's written that, and if you think that your thought moves the mountain, so if it can move a mountain, if you really, really believe it without any droppy of a doubt, then guess what? You can also, and let me choose the word very carefully, you can also have a totally pure, healthy body at any stage of any kind of dis-ease. Absolutely and 100% yes. So with all this being said, I invite us all to relax, to find a position where you really, really, really can relax. Maybe with your favorite blanket. I also have my cuddly soft pullover on today. Take care of yourself right now so you really can feel super duper cozy. The lighter you feel, the better. Nothing bothers you like the too squeezing trouser. So open it up. You are at home. Only you can see me. I can't see any of you. That's cool sometimes as well. And take some deep, deep breaths with me. Preparing your system, preparing your personality to relax now. Preparing your body to fully relax. Preparing your emotions to calm down. So you are left with a sense of neutrality, that it's neutral. And prepare your thoughts, that every single thought that comes now, you can see maybe as a beautiful animal that flies in and flies out. So that means you don't attach to any feeling. nor to any thought. You allow this neutral 0 point state to be prevailing within you now. And in this neutrality, this neutral state, breathe. Breathe in this neutral state. Where you can maybe already sense peace or lightness and a sense of pure beingness. There is nowhere to go now. There is nothing that you need to do. There is only this moment, us together. In peace. A neutral state of being. And try to observe your system in this neutral state of being. How is your breath? Where do you feel it? And how does this feel to feel neutral? How does it feel, that feeling in your body? How does it feel in your shoulders, your face? How does it feel to not attach to the thoughts coming and going? And allow yourself to really fall there deep inside. Allow yourself to just be. Allow yourself to experience this now fully and allow it to be important. Prioritize this now so it becomes meaningful, sacred, and so powerful. This state of being is your nature. That is you. Just being you. And if we take away the you and me, then it's just is. We are. And now set the intention that you want to connect to your energetical heart space. I connect to my energetical heart space now. Maybe you even want to put one hand on your heart space in the middle of your chest to activate this space even more concrete. And how does this change your being? Check in with your body. How does this change your sensations that you perceive within you? To consciously connect to the heart space. And now imagine in your mind's eye this button that we were just talking about before. And intend to tune into God, Goddess. And let this button search for the frequency that's absolutely matching your intention. Feel how your heart space is tuning into this frequency of the divine. Feel how the sensations you perceive in your body are maybe changing, shifting, and let yourself time. You don't need to create the frequency, it's already there. You just need to allow your system to guide you there, to attune you to this sacredness. And feel how you slowly, more and more feelable, perceivable, are tuning in. And now I'm going to be silent for approximately 10 minutes. And you just enjoy and allow to tune in deeper and deeper and really open up more than ever to this sacredness, to these healing powers that are in this space. And when these 10 minutes are over, I'm going to start to sing for 2 to 3 minutes so you know soon The attunement is over. But now enjoy and open up. And with this grace within us all, with these gifts we were blessed to receive, with these little seeds of light, with these codes and frequencies of light that we were just informed, I wish that they can grow and that you can nourish them into fruition. Yeah, my dear ones, I wish you a really merry Christmas time, cozy. I wish you that you take real good care of you. I wish you a fantastic new year 2024. You know, I feel it's gonna be a golden one. And I'm very excited for this new year to come. So I'm sending you all my love. If you still are searching for the perfect Christmas present and you love how this frequency medicine works, then go check out my website if you wish. And otherwise, all the best. See you next time.